So my name is Maxime Durand. I'm a historian for Assassin's Creed and also the content director for the Discovery Tour Ancient Greece.
Hey guys, Gabriel from Serial Killers. We had a Assassin's Creed Ancient Greece preview event. So as first question, I think a lot of historians are not really sure about certain events or certain characters. How did you manage to implement characters that are like where historians do not agree on facts?
So history is a very it's a hard thing because we know a lot of things, but we actually ignore a lot more things. And so the way we create Assassin's Creed environments is that we try to gather a lot of information, but then we adapt it for the medium of a video game. Then for the Discovery Tour, what we do is we reuse these environments from Assassin's Creed and we create tours inside these environments. We remove any conflicts. Instead, we had tours with content that is created by historians. We try to discuss things that are accepted in history, and when things are not accepted in history and there is not a consensus, we explain it through the Discovery Tour. We try to explain whose opinion it is that we're promoting or that we're talking about, and we try to explain also why it might differ from other point of views, for instance. So we're not just telling history, we're trying to promote critical thinking. We're trying to get people to understand that information from different medias, from people, when they give it away, might have an agenda. People have to realize that they have to always be critical about information they receive.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned in your presentation you worked with several historians. Could you go into detail with that? Like, how was it working with them, creating content for the game?
So the way we address them is that we contact these historians by field of expertise. So let's say we wanted to create a tour on the site of the Oracle of Delphi. Mm-hmm. We contacted Olivier Picard, has been a director of the research site for decades. His grandfather founded the site for archaeology, and he's a well-known professor, very famous. And so we try to work with experts, and he's not a gamer himself. I think he's in his 80s, and so I'm not laughing here, but it's not his medium traditionally to be with a video game. But we showed them what we've done. We explained to them what is our purpose, and they understand the power of this tool, of the Discovery Tour, because it can appeal to millions of people that might not be interested in history otherwise, or that might not be appealed by traditional mediums. So we work hand in hand with them. They provide the content. We do modifications to make the experience the best for players, and we ask them to give feedback on this. So we work from beginning to end with them to make sure that they're satisfied in the end, and that we also can provide the best experience too.
What was the biggest change from your previous Discovery Tour, like in terms of features, gameplay?
So we've been listening to feedback from gamers, from teachers, from students also, and we were trying to promote a better Discovery Tour. One of the most proud of feature that one of the things I'm most proud of is the addition of historical characters or guides in the Discovery Tour, and the addition of quizzes, for instance. So they really add a more personal feel to the tour. They give you their own perspective, like King Leonidas when he talks about the Battle of Thermopylae, the Battle of the 300. You really feel like it's important for him, and that I think that reflects on people's experience, and it improves the experience overall, making it more comfortable, more cozy.
In terms of the original source you used, or the content you used for the game, could you give us any hints on, or quick picture on what you used for the game? Like, did you use any movies as reference, or books, or yeah.
So the Discovery Tour is based off the world that was created for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and most of the research for Assassin's Creed Odyssey was done by Dr. Stéphanie Anne Ruata. She's a classicist who studied in France and Canada, and she's worked full-time with the team and place to build a world. She used archaeology, she used numismatic, but mostly she also used sources of the past, like Pausanias. So he's a writer from the Roman period, but he used to be writing travel guides of ancient Greece. So it's very interesting for us because he's describing all the details, all the visual details that we could reuse for this game environment. So that merged with other sources of information really helped us to create something that's vivid, that's colorful, and then that make people feel like they're part of ancient Greece, although it's just a simulation.
So as final question, is there any specific part you really want people to explore, or a favorite thing about this new Discovery tool?
One of the things that I'm most proud of is that we kept the basic experience of the Discovery tours, which are the tours, and they're accessible for anyone. But over this, we added gamification and exploration systems, so that people that want to be more engaged into the game rather than more passive, then they can really go everywhere. They can find things that are hidden and get rewarded with knowledge. They can get new avatars also. They can get new mounts. So it's a fun experience, but overall the idea is to promote to discover history. So I'm very proud about that.
Okay. It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity.